Hello, welcome in. Today's video covers my deer hunting from Monday, November the 18th through Thursday, November the 21st. Monday was a beautiful day. I hunted up in the mountains of East Tennessee on my lease, and I saw 3 does that day, but that was it, nothing else. But it was a beautiful day. Tuesday, I don't think I hunted on Tuesday. And Wednesday then was a good day. Hunted a new spot I found on public land in East Tennessee, and it's one of the best places that really I've ever found on public land. And on Wednesday I saw a small buck and 2 does, and I climbed down from my stand when I got done hunting and was starting to walk back out, and got about 20 yards from my tree, and there was a brand new scrape that had been made since I had hunted in there earlier in the week. And it was a big scrape, had many tracks in it, and obviously it was a scrape that several deer had been using, and it was just a couple days, 2 or 3 days old. So I was really excited to find that, and that plays into what happened on the 21st, on Thursday, November 21st. So you'll see that in the video, and I hope you enjoy this video. Good morning. It's November 21st, I think. Thursday. I'm in the lake funnel spot. New spot I found a few days ago. It's probably, I don't know, 7:45, 7:50. Weather has taken a big change today. We had a cold front come in yesterday afternoon. Temperatures yesterday this time was around 65. This morning they're in the mid-30s. So 25, 30 degree drop. It's perfect. Still, just a slight wind. Cold. Kind of days you dream about, but hadn't seen anything yet. So anyway, hopefully it'll be a good day. So stay tuned. Thank you for joining us. Well, you're gonna see that doe that came by a minute ago. And I thought she might be either in heat or coming in heat. She walked straight over to this scrape to my left and peed in it. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that live. I've got pictures of it, but she went on through. And I mean, just seconds, here come a deer behind her. I thought it was another doe. I didn't see any horns. And so I was sitting here filming. And it got here right in front of me, 15, 20 yards. And it was a pretty good buck. He had a nice rack on one side, but looked like his other side was broke off. So I put the phone in my pocket. Wanted to get my scope on it. And I got a Tacticam mounted on my gun, so I turned the Tacticam on. The time I did that, he trotted off after that doe. I never really got a look at him. I mean, he wasn't a giant, but he was a lot better, bigger buck than what I've seen out here on this public property. But they had one side busted off. Looked like his tines, some of his tines even busted off. So I'm going to wait and find the one who busted that tine off. I'm sorry I didn't get it on video. It's so thick in here, so quiet. I had no idea there was another deer behind her till he was on top of me. So could get exciting this morning. It's already been exciting. what a morning. Oh, mercy. I had it. A deer come back up out of that thicket. I thought it was that doe, because another buck came out of this thicket over to my right, and it was a bigger buck. He was a good buck. And he was headed toward that other little deer. And I thought he was hooking back up with that doe. But it turns out it must have been that little buck I seen in spike, because they kind of went head to head. And then the big buck continued on toward me, and I shot him. I think I heard him go down out there. I couldn't see anything, smoke from the muzzleloader, trees in my way, but I think he's down. So I'm gonna reload my muzzleloader, and just in case, and we'll see here in a minute. So stay tuned. First buck of the year. Yeah, baby. Go down there, see what we got. Normally wait longer. I'll get back to y'all in a minute. All right, I had to improvise a little bit. I didn't have my tripod with me. I forgot it today, but anyway, this is him. He ain't no giant, but he's a good East Tennessee public land buck. He's the best buck I've seen so far in the woods, and I'm tickled with him. I got a lot of hard work. I got a long hike back to the truck. I'll get my skin and stuff and skin him out here, and all the meat out and all. But anyway, I wanted to give you a little view of him here. I came into this spot this morning. I've been hunting it the last week. I've hunted it. I think this third time. I've been hunting this property here in East Tennessee for a couple of years. Not often though, just occasionally. And this year a little more than I have in the past. I'd see deer in the early season, but bow season, but then it kind of dried up. And because there are people that hunt it, some. Well, I was looking at my map. I was bow hunting out from here, and I got to see in this spot where there was a funnel between the lake and some private property, a pond there, and the deer kind of had to cross through this little gap here. When I got up here, it was even better than it looked on the map, because it's thicket down below me, thicket above me, travel corridor right between the two, scrapes, tracks in the mud. And so I've been hunting it. It's third time, as I said, and I've seen a lot of deer activity. Seen 3 or 4 or 5 deer every first 2 days I hunted it, and then this morning was crazy. About 7:45, doe came in. Wasn't really sure she was in heat at first. She walked right to my tree, and I think she smelled, I dropped my grunt call, one of my grunt calls, and anyway, she smelled it, turned around, walked back the way she came a little piece. Then she walked over to the big scrapes out from me and peed in that scrape, and right then I knew, I thought, she's either in heat or fixed to come in heat.
Wasn't just a minute, deer come in behind her. She walked on by me, and a deer came in behind her. I thought it was a doe. I saw it and was watching it and filming it. And when it got out of the thicket, it had a pretty nice beam on one side, but nothing on the other. I don't know if it's broke or deformed, because it didn't hang around long. It chased after that doe. Then I had a little spike come in, and he walked by me, went in the thicket in front of me, and in a minute a deer popped out of that thicket, and I thought it was that doe. And I looked to my right, and this deer popped out of the thicket, and he looked really wide and big, especially compared to them other deer I've been seeing. And they met, and I realized it was that spike, and they kind of butted heads. And then he stepped out and gave me a shot. I shot him. Smoke everywhere. Couldn't tell what, if I hit him or if he died or ran off. I mean, nothing. No, couldn't hear anything. And turns out he didn't go about 10 yards at the most, and he was laying there. And I thought I heard him kick, like his final kick. So I had confidence he was dead, some confidence. But anyway, I went down there, and sure enough, he's about 10 yards from where I shot him. And like I said, he ain't the biggest buck in the woods, but he's I'm tickled with him. I'm gonna go get him field dressed here, and then skin him out. And all right, y'all, back at the road now. Hopefully get this video put together sometime soon. A lot of hunting left to do, so. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. It really means a lot. This channel was made just to log my memories and share them with anybody who's interested. So they're not always exciting, but they're just how it is. That's deer hunting in East Tennessee. Saw a guy the other day on the internet. He hunts in this East Tennessee. I'm pretty sure said he killed a really nice buck the other day. Said it was his 29th sit before he killed that one. And I've went as many as 11 sits without seeing a deer before. It's just different. It ain't like the Midwest, and there ain't big bucks behind every tree, but I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm not one bit ashamed to kill a buck like that on public land out here. Heck, I'm happy about it. So thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day and be safe.